Hey friends, Casey Ashmore coming to you guys from the studio, and we're talking about Texas family law, something that I'm very passionate about. I've been doing for many, many years, and we're talking in specifics about breaking down some of the confusion and understandings related to what parental rights are under our Texas state law, how they're commonly interfered with. So based on what I have experienced and seen over the years, parental rights get interfered with because there's some toxic relationship that usually had something to do with the end of the parents' personal relationship with each other. And it's not dealt with in a positive way, and it tends to rear its head through interference with time with the kids. And sometimes it can be a good faith, bad blood over you're not paying support or the support you should be paying, and sometimes it's not good faith. Sometimes there's a family violence or a dangerous situation going on at the other parent's house, and those are things that need to be addressed. That's what the courts are for. And sometimes the courts, when you get stopped enough time by a judge that X happened at so-and-so's house, the judges get weary of that, and they know that there are several times a year that it's common for there to be interference with the other parent's time with the child. And those situations are when the 30 days in the summer time possession is about to start, or when it's about to end. So there's a slew of filings at the end of every June, right before most dads have their 30 days of possession with the kids. And there's a slew of filings at the end of July where the kids are telling dad, I don't want to go home. And dad's, or whoever the other non-primary parent is, will file things, many of which are good faith and some of which aren't. And the court has to sift through all that. And my experience with this is that if you're filing motions to restrict time with your ex's ability to visit your children, they better be in the utmost good faith, because while that interference can go on for a while, there are some unfair scenarios, and the court has the right to remedy that by awarding attorney's fees to the other side for bad faith filings. There's a whole host of things that can be done that will absolutely be just a whole lot of not fun by a Texas district or family court judge, and they're not worth the risk for a few extra moments with your child. So if you're restricting the other parent's time, that really needs to be in the utmost good faith. I'll give you an example of that. I had a scenario several years ago where there was already a hearing. Judge didn't like what the other parent was asking for. That hearing didn't go well. The judge didn't find that to be in good faith. That same party brought another emergency motion, surprise, surprise, on the eve of the 30-day visit in the summer. And I literally think that's the fastest hearing I've ever been to. I think that the judge heard approximately 56 seconds of evidence from the other side and made a ruling that it was time for the children to go exercise possession with the parent who had the 30 days in the summer. So again, utmost good faith, and don't put yourself at risk for that burden of paying your ex's attorney's fees, because that's absolutely one of the things the court can do. Doesn't often do, but it's something the court can do to incentivize parties from bringing bad faith claims. Anyway, more to come on Texas family law, and I so appreciate everybody watching, all the viewers, all the subscribers, and all of the comments and questions. Love doing these for you. Please hit me up with anything you want me to dive into, as some folks have done in the past, and I'll reply back directly, do a video segment on it, and a direct message back too as well. Y'all, thank you so much. More from the studio in just a few minutes.